bearing down on parts of Maryland. It's out over North Carolina now, but could be coming our way within the next 24 hours. And after a storm like this hits, many people are often wondered about, what do I do now? A house has to be repaired. Flooding damage has to be taken care of. Well, Angie Barnett with the Better Business Bureau of Maryland is here with us now. A lot of potential for scammers out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. People have got to be very careful, and this is when you think and don't act with your emotions. But any damage done to your property is, of course, quite emotional.
So when someone's in that mode, feeling versus thinking right now, what are some tips that they can employ? Because when people sit there and say, I've got flood damage, I've got damage to my house, my roof is gone, fix it and fix it now.
Right, absolutely. First thing, take a breath. Make sure you know you have all your insurance policies. First thing you want to do is call your insurance agent. You may actually be approved for some things such as motel rooms, some of those costs. Know what you can spend and can't spend. Then you need to beware and be smart as you're shopping for contractors to do the repair work. You
mentioned the insurance issue right there. A lot of people may be surprised to know as they pull those policies out, they may not be covered for flood insurance.
Absolutely. So they've got to know what they're covered for, so they know any out-of-pocket expenses, what will be reimbursed and not reimbursed. So be very knowledgeable about your insurance. Make that agent your best friend right now. Take pictures, video of any damage that's done, and then begin to think about who you're going to choose. Now, in your home, for home repairs, obviously they need to be MHIC licensed contractors. In the state of Maryland, anywhere there's a disaster, one of the things we see are what we call storm chasers. These are contractors that come in, they're temporarily, they may not be licensed, they may come in, try to get your money, say they're going to do the repairs, collect a little bit of money, and they're gone out of state.
This is the typical scam we see all the time. People going door to door, offering to do the work, you give me a deposit up front, then you never see the person again. You talked about credentials and accreditations for being able to do the work. How do I do that? Do I say, give me a card, show me something?
Well, and you have to be careful of that, but their card, from their shirt to their trucks, all of those things must bear the name, and in the state of Maryland, if you are MHIC licensed, it's supposed to be listed on your card, on your truck. Verify that with MHIC, and of course, bbb.org, we have accredited contractors, and we have their licensing information too, so you want to check that. The other thing you want to do are sometimes contractors come in and they give the illusion that they are affiliated with your insurance, maybe an adjuster or an inspector. So they'll say, we will let us contact your insurance company for you. And that's the one you've got to be aware of too if they have not at all made a commitment, because you might sign a contract and you're stuck with them whether or not they're the ones to do the work or not.
Okay, we are still waiting for Sandy to really impact us here in Maryland. It's 12:25 on Sunday afternoon. What can I do right now as we're getting ready for the storm? We're getting the food, we're getting the water, we're getting all the prep. What can I do right now to make sure I'm covered?
And I'm going to add another disaster kit to put together, and that is get all your insurance policies together, car, home auto, and your medical. Have all that information together, lock it away or keep it in a little safe box, keep it close to you. That's the first thing. And other documents that may, if it was flood or wind, that you can't afford to lose, and that's social security numbers, birth certificates, passports. Get all that information together, medical information, emergency contact, information about your pets, their names, the types that you have, so that if something happens, strangers are coming through your house. And that's the other thing. Remember, strangers may be coming through your house. Rescue, utility people. So
casing the joint.
Absolutely. So don't have your bank statements out, your credit card statements out, because it's really easy to pick that up and then do personal identity theft. So much to think about at a time of disaster.
Not a lot of time either. Angie Barnett with the BBB, thank you so much for